Welcome
back.
I feel like we're going to have to make a new intro for like the new year.
Ooh, welcome to 2026. And guess who didn't lie? What did we say, Caitlin? We said we weren't going to be gone for long. And what is this? Like 3 days later? 4 days later?
I'm so proud of us.
I mean,
we're doing big things here.
We're doing big things in 2026. And Caitlin and I said we were going to lock in. So here we are on the first day of the year when none of you have work, or most of you, unless you're like an essential worker, whatnot. Most of you should be off work. So I don't know where else you would be than here right now. Laying in bed probably. I'm sure a lot of you are hungover.
This is the best place you can be. I'm hungover off of happiness.
And I keep forgetting that like we don't just have like our friends watching. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I'm Spencer, and I hope I'm pointing the right way. Yeah, that's my friend, my gorgeous friend Caitlin over there. And this is Sports, and we're so happy to have you.
It's literally the best day ever. I feel like I haven't seen you since last year.
I would say I haven't spoken to you since last year, but we did talk this morning already.
We literally FaceTimed all morning, but it's fine.
We FaceTimed while we got ready. In case you thought that we didn't have enough to talk about, we always have things to talk about. But how was your New Year's Eve, Caitlin?
It was great. My kids celebrated with picket signs and USA necklaces, so I'm sure we were celebrating something.
Did they think it was 4th of July?
No, they were like, this is USA. And I was like, it is the new year across the world. Yeah, but they were like, but we're here. And I was like, you know what, touche. You celebrate yourself, girly pop. With your picket signs.
You do whatever you want to do.
My daughters wanted to make picket signs for the new year.
They were celebrating Jaylen Pickett.
Exactly.
In honor of Jaylen Pickett playing last night. I, however, was literally in bed at 7 and posted an old picture on my socials. It wasn't that old. It was like from a month ago.
I love that you did that though.
Well, I was like, I didn't want to look like a lame loser who didn't go out on New Year's Eve. But when I tell y'all that I have literally been out traveling for the past 2 weekends, and I was home in Dallas for I think 2 days, and then back on the road again. The last thing I wanted to do was go out and socialize. So I literally watched the Nuggets game, which we're going to get into, of course. And then I watched the Stranger Things finale. And that was my New Year's Eve. And I was in bed. I stayed up for the New Year. Caitlin and I talked, and I was like, this morning, and I went, like another 365 days.
I said we just have to start. No one said we had to finish.
No one said we had to finish. Okay, good, because after last night's game and the Nuggets season, I don't know if I will finish. So with that being said, I say we just go ahead and get right into it. Before we talk about last night's game, which is our first game without Jokic this season, maybe? Has he sat any of the games? I don't think so.
No, he has been available all games this season.
Okay, well, before we get into
which makes it hurt even more.
Probably the reason you're here is because Nikola Jokic is out.
Listen, the way that I genuinely think I had a literal mental breakdown.
I cried. I'm not ashamed to tell you, okay? You know, I'm a sensitive gangster, and I cried.
Gangsters cry too, okay?
Yeah.
And I will say I am coming off my antidepressants and am having ginormo mood swings. But did I cry for a 30-minute shower?
She's having a lot of emotions.
Yeah, and they're mostly bad. And I was upset.
When I tell you that I was on the phone with my mom, because it was, I think, the beginning of the game, pretty much. I was on the phone with my mom, and we were FaceTiming, and I was like, oh, do you have the game on, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, I just see Jokic limping to the locker room, okay?
Oh, it was right before halftime. That's when it was. It was right before half. Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden I just see the big fella limping back, and I'm like, well, is this it? Is like God's telling me something.
This is the end.
this is the end. The end is here.
This is what happens in Revelations, isn't it? This is the story that they talk about in Revelations.
This is the story that they talk. Everyone's getting injured. I don't know if this is some sort of cosmic karma because all of us were like, wow, Jamal Murray entered the season healthy and amazing, and all of our starters are healthy, and wow. We now have one starter left, okay? And at this point, I would just like to see him.
Too.
I would just like to see him sit on the bench, okay? I would just like to see him sit on the bench. So if you didn't know, if you've been like out with your family, don't know why you would do that. Nikola Jokic apparently hyperextended his knee, or the hyperextension apparently I've learned is not the injury. It's like what happens to cause the injury. The action. So I'm guessing it's some sort of like bone bruise. I don't even think they've said what it is, but they said
I think it was bone bruise, was it? Or was that Cam's?
Cam's is definitely a bone bruise, so I'm not totally sure. So essentially he is out for a minimum of 4 weeks.
I did your little click thing too.
If you didn't know, also, if you're like just tuning in, the Nuggets have been out like 2 starters for a month. Okay. Aaron Gordon went down. Christian Brown then subsequently went down, I think a few games later. And then Cam Johnson last week at the game that I was at went down. Okay. And then Jokic went down. What does this mean? Well, this potentially could mean that Jokic by default will probably not be able to win his MVP award, which means that they might have to give it to Shea, which, like, again, Shea is the only other option, in my opinion, that you would have to give it to besides Jokic. But giving Shea back-to-back MVPs doesn't sit well with me. And I'm sorry if we have any of our OKC fans here right now. It doesn't sit right with me.
I think Luka Puka has a chance. And I think
been really bad.
Has he? He's averaging like 33 points.
It's really poor efficiency, and he had really...
Yeah, that is true.
We make fun of Jokic. We make fun of Jokic for like defense stuff, or not we, but
yeah, and he's way worse. You're so right.
And did you see that video? I was going to talk about it later, but did you see that video that Reggie Miller called him out, and he literally just threw up his hands? Like, what are you doing?
I was distraught.
I saw Lakers fans turning on him last night. Like, they were like, I wish that we would have never done this trade.
Ooh, Cade Cunningham. I like that. You know what? Throw it out there.
I love Cade.
I'm surprised that Jaylen Brown isn't getting talked about enough either. Jaylen Brown, I get that it's in the East, but like,
yeah, I think he's going, I think he's like rising in the polls. And
good.
You know what's hilarious is Jamal Murray was like 10th in the voting.
I'll take it. If Jamal Murray wants to accidentally win it,
of course he's never
even close.
It makes sense because like it's just been him and Jokic, and like they've done really well. But it is kind of funny that he was up there. But yeah, what does this mean? This is really means a lot of bad. Okay, because the Nuggets' ideal world was we would have ended the 2nd seed, right? And then we would have not had to meet OKC or who if they got beat, whoever beat them until the Western Conference playoffs. Now. We don't know what's going to happen, okay? Like, we don't know how long Jokic is going to be out. We have a lot of games this month. A lot of games.
To be exact.
Oh, yay. And it's a really tough road trip. Okay, we've been doing well on the road, but you're down 4 starters. I mean, like, at this point, we're playing the Grand Rapids team, okay, against everyone else. So
Grand Rapids gold, baby.
I think the hardest part for Nuggets fans is probably because... if you haven't noticed, as a fan of any team, like Jokic is kind of always available. He literally missed only like 2 games for the birth of his child last season, and then maybe like 1 or 2 for random illnesses. But that guy is as durable as they come. And to see what happened, because the stupid NBA wanted to, legalize the push off. And so Spencer Jones literally got pushed into Jokic.
Check me out. Check my eyes. Roll them.
Oh, roll them. Eyes rolled.
Rolled. Back of my head. Dumb.
They're rolling into the back of my head. Boo, tomato. Boo, Adam Silver.
He should be Adam Bronze. He's getting knocked down a peg for that.
And my mom, it's so funny because, oh my gosh, if you thought of us when you heard Jokic got injured, that's great because I hope I was in everyone's thoughts and prayers. Maybe that's the only reason I'm still here right now. But my mom texted me yesterday and was like, maybe like, my mom was like, in hindsight, like this is a good thing, right? Because the big guns get rested and then for playoffs, they'll be ready. I'm like, yes, mom, but we have to be a high enough seed to make the playoffs and preferably not be in the play-in.
I will say that the West, like this year, us being in this position this year does not scare me as much as it would have in years past. I feel like the West is not even half, like seeds 6 through 15. I would say like seeds 6 through like honestly, 11 or 12.
It feels like weird. Like it's not even like that they're bad. It's like all of these teams are winning or losing to random teams any given night. Like it's honestly a toss up.
Yes, you have like the Jazz beating the number 1 in the East, Detroit Pistons, with a game winner. Like you've got, I mean, stuff is like all over the place. And I just feel like the West is not like as strong and triumphant as it once was. Like I feel like you've got
from
like
top to bottom. I would say the only two teams I really get spooked by are OKC and Spurs a little bit. Yeah. Everyone else we can win on any given night, but it also feels like we can lose on any given night. So I guess we can talk a little bit because last night was our first game without Jokic. And let's go ahead. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the rest of the injuries out of the way. And anyone else, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Speak now or be uninjured till playoffs. Actually, till playoffs are over, okay? Because Big Val played for 23 minutes and then goes out with a calf strain. If you didn't know, Aaron Gordon's been dealing with a calf strain since last year and was out for a month. So not only do we not have Jokic, we also don't have a backup center. I just had to yell about that.
Listen to this. Yeah, listen to this, because you can't convince me that jinxing is not a thing sometimes, because I texted at 7:14 into our Nuggets group chat, 7:14 p.m. because Val, it's hard / impossible. It is impossible to take Jokic's place. But like to be the center that comes in for Jokic and tries to take his place, like those are big shoes to fill. And I think that Val did like a really great job while he was playing last night. Like he was grabbing rebounds and he was making good plays, and he was playing some of the best basketball I've seen from him all season, if not the best basketball I've seen from him all season. And so I just said, shout out to Big Val tonight at 7:14 p.m. By 7:15 p.m., he was injured. He was literally limping off of the floor, and he said he heard a pop or felt a pop in his calf.
Teehee.
By 7:15, 1 minute later, he was injured. And so if it is a calf strain, he's probably out another 4 weeks.
4 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry I complimented him.
Someone asked who our third string center is.
Sorry.
Zuck?
Najee?
Zuck?
Zeke. Immediate -8. Foul out the game in 3 minutes. Najee.
Immediate -8 in one single possession. That's Zeke, I think. But
someone said Zeke Najee extended minutes is going to make Nuggets Nation alcoholics.
Yeah, I'm already there, bestie.
Halfway there.
Already there.
But we do have Javon Holmes.
Actually, I take that back because I'm doing dry January. Anyway.
Atta girl.
I'm trying to get listen, y'all. Side note. My friend's getting married in Mexico in a couple months, so I'm trying to get shredded. Anyway, yeah.
Which is funny because like she literally already is. So just like whatever, dude.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Anyway. Oh my gosh.
Ew.
Stop.
Ew, I'm
Stop
blushing
flirting.
and I complimented you.
Stop flirting with me. Yeah, so speaking of Zeke, he did not get a single minute last night. Yay! Yay!
But now he has to. No.
Zeke and also our baby Julian.
I just like, I love him so much, but he's like, He's just doesn't have a great basketball IQ, and he just makes a lot of silly mistakes. I'm trying so hard not to be mean about it.
Caitlin's like never mean, but like last night I said, wow, I didn't even realize. And then I felt even worse because I'm like, wow, I didn't even realize that Julian didn't go in last night until someone tweeted about it. And Caitlin went, well, maybe he should be better at basketball. I went, Caitlin Marie.
Literally, guys, coming off my medication, wow. I'm a little evil right now. Like, it's a little scary for me. Yeah, it's a little scary for me. So just like, don't cross me.
But yes, so now the moment we've been waiting for, if you literally watched our last episode from a few days ago with our friends Will and Brendan, we were like, why isn't De'Ron playing? Where's De'Ron? He's killing it in the G League. And Brendan was talking about how he really needs to get minutes because, you know, often they don't want to play them yet in the NBA. Like, they want to let them develop in the G League, but it's so different. Like, you know, Jaylen Pickett was literally averaging a triple-double in the G League, okay? So you can't expect them to translate. It's just so different. So I fully agree with that. We've been begging to see him, and he got minutes like almost immediately. And I was scared for him because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you're not even going in garbage time. Like, you're getting
big boy minutes right meow, brother.
And right away, he was like dribbling into the lane and doing like a kick out. I was like, Zeke, he's already better than Zeke in 2 plays. Wow.
Dan, first of all, hi, Danielle. And second of all, she said, not everyone can be Danis Jenkins. That is true. That is very true. But like,
I miss you, Danielle.
Still, it's just all really bad.
But De'Ron got his start last night, and he looked really
and he
promising.
Did great.
He did great. He was not afraid of the moment. He knocked down some big shots. Mm-hmm. And he just seems smart. Like, he seems like a smart guy. Like no duh. Like, what was he, like an all conference player or something in college? I don't know. Yeah. Something special in college. I don't keep up with college that much anymore, guys. But he got something important, and he was our first round pick, and we didn't have him all of last year. And I feel like that was really almost probably good for him though, because he got to observe a lot while rehabbing and just being around like some of our
and just work around Jokic. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how lucky are you to get to like sit behind him and just get to watch everything that he does and learn from him? Like,
and also, as much as I hate that Jokic is out, I remember when he was out for when his son was born last year, and it forced the Nuggets, like, first of all, you're playing a completely different game, so it was kind of ugly. Well, actually, it was really ugly, like a lot in parts, just because you're literally changing your whole offense. Like, our offense is centered around Jokic. Yeah. And so when all of a sudden, like, y'all are creating your own shots or creating for each other instead of like literally just everything kind of revolving around Big Honey, it's going to be a little different. And so I'm very scared. I think we missed like 28 shots in a row or something at one point in that game last night. We were 8 for 27 with 6 minutes left in the game from the second half. So like the whole third quarter and half the fourth, we were 8 for 27. And I just, like, every time we bricked a shot, I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was me, but then Toronto would go and brick on the other end. So
thank God. Thank God. Like, that game was, I'm just glad that we won. Like, I had no expectations, maybe even poor expectations going into the game.
And we shot
like crap, by the way.
Because you were busy, again, on New Year's Eve, or also you're not even really like a Nuggets fan.
Yeah.
The ending of that game was so hilarious because Bruce Brown literally clanked 2 free throws that would have secured us the win. And
they're free.
They're free. You do them all the time. No one's guarding you.
You're literally just you in the basket. They're free.
Bruce, don't piss me off.
Brucey.
Anyway, clanked him. Absolutely clanked him. And then Brandon Ingram proceeded to get a bank shot 3 off. And, well, we thought he got it off. He didn't get it off in time.
I almost vomited. Like when I tell you that I sat and stared at my screen until I watched the refs be like, we've got to check to make sure that he got it off. Like, no, we're going to go review. And then they were reviewing it and I was like,
for them to call that against the home team, I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Because it was
Touché.
like
the 10,000 people staring at you. Blah, blah, blah.
They were talking about it on DNVR, how it was like the AG game-winning dunk where like one frame showed it out of his hands. Yeah. This had one frame showing it in his hands at the buzzer, so they didn't give it to him, and the game was over.
That was painful. It was really,
a lot.
Really painful.
It was really sketchy because we just don't have a ton of ball handlers. And so when Jamal is getting, trapped like prime Steph Curry, which was hilarious to watch, because he's not Steph Curry. And I fear our all-star did at a few possessions think he was and think he could just dribble out of it. And I was like, just pass the ball, bestie.
Just go, my love.
Get it out of there.
I feel like a lot of people watch Steph and they're like, oh, just dribbling through 14 defenders, like with your eyes closed and like 3 inches above the ground. Anyone can do that. And then they try it and then they just turn the ball over and stuff. And it's just.
Yeah, and then
Steph is one of one.
Meanwhile, Jamal's been dealing with a twisted ankle and like fell on the ground like 3 times. So I would, at this point, rest them all. Rest all the starters. It's like preseason. Just rest them all.
I'll sign a 10-day.
Ooh, listen.
Do you want to join?
Listen,
She's got like a little shot thing going.
Again, okay, guys. So I'm a nanny, right? And I was playing basketball with in the driveway with the little kid I nanny for, and some of like my nanny family was coming over, and one of them was like, Spencer, did you play basketball? Like, you have a great shot.
You were like,
guys,
okay.
I mean,
don't have to tell me twice.
I was on my 5th grade B team, but when you watch enough NBA, I know exactly what I'm doing. So heck yeah, because how are you going to game plan for us? There's no tape.
How are you going to do that?
Well, there's some tape on you. There's no tape on me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I take videos of myself shooting hoops far too much. So unfortunately, there's a little tape. And really all they got to do is I wouldn't even say make me go left. You can make me dribble it all and that ball's yours. If I have to put that ball on the ground, it's yours. Same. You take it away.
Same. Caitlin and Spencer never swing the rock. Please let me just play some insane defense. I'm going to be like Lou Dort out there. I'm
same.
literally just going to be tackling people. You know what? Sign me up for the UFL instead.
Pro Bowl her.
But Spencer throwing bows against small children in driveways, absolutely. I don't let that 5-year-old score, okay?
Winners.
What do you mean? He's got to get better somehow, and he's not going to get better by me letting him get easy layups. Come on. Yep. I'm training athletes, okay? We start them young over here.
Literally.
But moving on, speaking of injuries, while we want to talk about them, because the Spurs played last night, and Cam hyperextends or has a hyperextension to the knee, whatever. Again, it's the action, whatever. No one correct me. And then Jokic goes down. And then Wemby limps off last night. Dun, dun, dun.
Duh. And the best part is that Wemby, we all think Wemby's an alien. I think Wemby thinks he's an alien. He was people were like, oh, Wemby hyperextended his knee. He's probably going to be out for 4 weeks. And Wemby was like, I'll be back tomorrow. You won't, Wemby. No, you won't.
Listen to Wemby's quote from last night on his knee injury. I'm feeling good, just sore. I was close to coming back into the game, but they had to hold me back. I expect to be back next game. I'm not sure what the medical staff expects. Wemby.
They expect you not to snap your legs in half, honey bun.
I love that he's like, I'm not sitting raw. Love that energy. I love it so much. But do you think maybe you should try and make it to the playoffs for your team, bestie? I'm just saying.
It's so funny too, because I love him. Every time Wemby falls, I think he's dead.
Well, this is funny because he said he falls worse than anyone I've ever seen. May I raise you, Chet? Have you seen Chet fall?
It's their tall. Well, okay, so and that's
the gangly limbs.
Yes, it reminds me of Chet's fall, literally in like the first week of last season.
Oh, on his hip. I was
when he landed on his hip. I'm like, imagine being like 12 feet tall, absolutely no meat on your bones, and you just go straight hip to court.
Yikes.
Snap your body in half. And you know what? Like, that's the hard part is like you have guys like Chet and Wemby. Like, Wemby's obviously Mr. Alien, but like Chet's an incredibly good player too. And so it's like, how do you keep yourself healthy enough ever to like play a whole season? Like you literally glass bones, paper skin. Every morning I break my arms. Every night I break my legs. Like, and then it just SpongeBob monologue. Whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
But I'm like, but like, if they don't want you to play, like, maybe you should listen to the professionals. I know that he's like, I kind of love the energy. Like, it's getting very Kobe.
Yes.
Like, I hate everyone. No one's my friend here. I'm the best in the world. No one can stop me. Rah. Which is so fine. But I just love that like two of the Nuggets players have a hyperextension situation happen. And everyone's like, yeah, they're out 4 to 6 weeks. And I saw Wemby limp off the court. And then he's like, I'll be back. I was just a little sore. I'll be back next game. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
I told you, he probably called up LeBron and was like, where do you go in Europe, my guy? Where do
Give
you
me some of them?
Where do you go get those fake limbs? Where do you go get them things?
Yeah, do you have something for me?
Do you have anything for me? He said, Rufio said, glass bones, paper skin. We're talking Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah,
that is,
he's just the older version of Chet and Wemby.
Yeah,
like,
them things.
Yeah, them things.
Where do you go get them things? You know what I'm saying?
But if Wemby plays next game, I will be shocked. Like,
dude, okay, but like, can we talk about let's talk about like the injuries this season that we've talked about. Obviously, everyone getting hurt, and it's like 4 to 6 weeks out for.
You know, we took Tatum and Hallie out for the year. You know, at the end of the season.
Kyrie out right before that. Kyrie was out right before that. I'm like, imagine genuinely. I mean, like, we have Joel Embiid attempting to play basketball on a basketball court. Wow.
Please, you guys, please. If you did not see Joel Embiid try to throw himself a backboard alley-oop, miss the dunk and fall on his butt, his big behind, please watch it. Please go watch it. Wow, it was like 2 days ago. It's on my Twitter somewhere. You're probably gonna have to scroll for a while because I never look. But
and I'm like a notorious Embiid hater. Most of it is because of the Jokic Embiid back and forth crap for years, and just like hearing people like I think like I hate Embiid mostly based on Embiid fans, like just like the inability to give Jokic his props, because like I can admit on any given day when Embiid is healthy, he can be a terrifying basketball player. He's a huge dude.
But also I hate him because he literally played 18 straight games and then skipped Denver and then played 7 straight after that. So
that too.
Quack.
The complete quack duck. Yeah.
Quack.
For sure.
Quack.
For sure. But like I can admit that like when he's healthy, he's a great player. Like I'm not scared to admit that and everything like that. Do I love his flopping? No, but him and like all 12 others. Yeah, literally. Oh,
it's so much funnier to see like a Joel Embiid flop compared like SGA. It's just like you kind of expect it, but then I'm like, that is a 300-pounder right there.
I was literally going to say it looks slow motion.
Yes,
it looks slow motion.
It really does.
Like, the fact that he tried to throw himself a lob off the glass, I was like, brother. You cannot get 3 inches off the ground. Why are you trying to throw yourself a lob? Your knees are not made for that, honey bun.
As Stephen A. Smith says, he used to say it about Jokic, but you can't even jump over a curb, big fella.
Yes. And like, you know what? I'm sorry, but
I just want to know what was going through his mind right there.
Yes.
I have too much of an ego to allow the potential for a highlight clip or low light clip such as that.
Yes. And like, you know, like I think about it, I'm like, literally the day before was when Stephon Castle threw a lob off the glass to Wemby and Wemby dunked it. And it was like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. You are not them. Joel Embiid, you are not them. Yeah, you know what? Only correct answer is Jaylen Brown for who's in the lead for MVP. I was just talking about how Jaylen Brown is on a phenomenal run right now.
Jaylen Brown has
phenomenal
been
run.
Hooping
on the season, and this is just the season. He's averaging 29.5 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.2 steals, and half a block per game. His turnovers are the 7th highest in the league. I will knock him down a point for that. And he doesn't have a great 3-point percentage. But he and Derrick White are like the only reason that the Celtics are anywhere.
Derrick
and Peyton
White,
Pritchard.
The other day, was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. That Celtics versus Jazz game was so much fun. I am obsessed
so fun
with Keontae George. He is a hooper. Get him out of Utah Jazz purgatory right meow. Get him out. Keontae George, you are a hooper. You look like a 15-year-old, and it's amazing. Derrick White, 27.7 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 blocks. You know who has the highest blocks in a game? It was Wemby, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was only 9. Derrick White is like 6'4", 6'5".
Yep. Yeah.
He's hooping.
He is a Derrick White. First of all, if you didn't know, it's like my claim to fame. I went to middle school with Derrick White. Okay. Played basketball at the same time. He's a dude, I'm a girl, so we were on the same team. He's a Colorado boy,
aka he's a future Nugget.
Exactly. But he is like one of my favorite stories of just like how he came to be and like seeing him get the success that he has after like going undrafted and working his butt off and playing for the Spurs and ending up with the freaking Celtics. And now he's a champion. And like he's a number 2 option on a really great team in the East. And that's huge for him this year. And I love his story. I love happy things.
I love Derrick White. And people are also talking about Lowry. I love Lowry Markkanen. Like he's a beast, but like, when's he going to get out of there? Like, I just want to see him on a competitive team.
They won't let him go. They literally like, they asked the Warriors. I swear to God, they were like, okay, we'll give you Lowry, but we do want roster. Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy,
and 12 first round picks.
And we would like 14 first round picks, and you have to make sure that Pods never steps foot on my court, like some insane stuff like that. Like that's what do you even do?
Never shows up.
Yeah, like what do you do with that? Like. I just, I think that they're going to hold Markkanen hostage. I hope not, though, because I feel like they've got like good young guys on this Jazz team, like that they could, like Keontae George, that like they could build around, like Lauri Markkanen and Keontae George together. Like that's a decent little duo.
And I'm not going to lie,
Walker Kessler.
I know, well, I hate this guy, but Yusuf Nurkic had himself a game.
Ew, don't say that name out loud to me.
Listen, 26, 8, and 8.
I know, he did great.
Shot 10 of 11 from the field.
I could do that on the Utah Jazz too.
Against the Celtics?
No.
When Derrick White is blocking shots? Like,
I refuse to give him, he's my third hated player. He's number 3. That's that. That's that baby.
Yeah, he was ballin', shot calling.
20-inch blades on the impulse.
Guys, every time I say the same thing every time Caitlin posts like a video just because the song pops up in my head.
Every time.
But yeah, no, I have had so much fun watching Keontae George this year. And it's actually very bizarre because suddenly I'm like, I kind of want to watch a Jazz game. Words that have never been uttered in the existence of maybe ever.
I think I'm going to go watch the Jazz.
I think I'm going to go watch the Jazz.
Sorry, Will.
No one has said that ever.
Said no one ever.
Said no one ever. Until now. So honestly, I love enjoying like crappy teams that I know have like no shot against the Nuggets. I'm like, wow, this is so silly and goofy and fun because the Nuggets would end you.
Okay, that's the best part because we were literally just talking. And so I'm literally just going to throw this out there. The Whiz Kids, the little wizards. Alex Sarr had 4 blocks against the Bucks yesterday, 4 blocks. And homeboy locked up Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I was like, okay, Alex Sarr, Mr. Sophomore. And like Bub Carrington hooping.
Bub, I love Bub.
Keyshawn George, hooping. Okay, Whiz Kids, that's why they're so fun.
Remember last
2 blocks on Giannis. It was awesome.
I was convinced that Keyshawn and Keontae, and I literally on the podcast said that they were siblings, and you're like, no way. And I was like, yes, they are. And then I Googled it later.
And they weren't? Or were they?
They're not.
They're not.
No.
But like,
I think you were like, no, they're not. And I was like, yes, they are.
No, they are.
I lied.
Yeah, hilarious. But that's like, so I love teams like that. I'm so with you. And I saw someone mention Derrick White getting baptized that game. Clayton Jr. in like, yeah. I loved his post game presser. He said, I didn't know he was like that.
He said that was not
in the film. Yeah, that was not in the scouting report. It was so good. It was so much fun. I just like, I love teams like that. There's nothing that I love more than like next man up mentality or like young guys that come in super confident because you don't see that a lot. And it's so dope.
I love when a young kid like literally just goes crazy. Like Spencer Jones, like he just shoots. He literally just shoots. He is like, yeah, I don't care if my shot is the ugliest shot to ever grace the court of basketball.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Alex Sarr is 20 years old and he's going to go up against Giannis and like go up against this like good Bucks team and go get 4 blocks, 2 of them being on Giannis. And I'm like, he's 20 and he's a little skinny tall man. And he's like, Giannis, what's up? You and me, we're on the same wavelength. What's up?
Giannis,
what's up, bro?
Yeah, they beat the Bucks by literally 1 point. That's so insane.
They've won 3 of their last 4. That's big bucks.
Wow.
Big bucks, no whammies. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you know who else I wanted to mention is the Wolves.
Oh, they're just like
their roster construction, man. What did Tim Connolly do to them?
I'm just so confused because like, I mean, they're 6th right now, which is like, that's fine. And like they have the ability to be so good, but I feel like they like just keep falling short for me. Like they're losing so many games that they should be winning. You know, like, does that make sense? Like they're just
100%.
Like, you know, like getting beat by 24 by the Hawks yesterday, getting beat by 16 by the Nets.
To be fair, Jaylen Johnson, speaking of ballers, 34, 10, and 6, 2 steals, a block, plus 12, shooting almost 70% from the field, only 1 free throw.
Wow. Just 1 total ever?
Just 1 of 1. 1 of 1, baby.
1 of 1, baby.
1 of 1.
Did I ever tell you, I always joked around like that, I think it was like my sophomore year in high school, my basketball season, I was 100% from the free throw line. And I was like, it was only 6 total free throws the whole season, but I was 100%.
100%, baby.
Okay.
Bruce, if you're watching, I hope you're in the gym right now.
Take notes, baby.
The Wolves desperately need a point guard, like desperately.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I feel really
is Mike
bad.
Conley, like when?
He's still out. I don't know.
Okay,
and
I was gonna say, when does he come back?
I feel really bad because they were all like, or is he out or is he just?
No, he's back.
Out. No way is he back.
Yeah, he's just playing. He's playing low minutes since he's been back.
He played 14 minutes and was a minus 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so obviously that's not working out.
Yikes.
And Ant just needs to be you need to let him be a freak athlete and a shooting guard and just let him go crazy.
I agree with our friend here in the comments. The Wolves forever going to be a 4-6 seed that wreak havoc in the playoffs.
I love that.
%. And you know what? Who cares if you're not a regular season team, honestly? If you wreak havoc in the playoffs, that's all you're really supposed to do.
Ooh, and I also like this comment too. JJ talking about Jaylen Johnson has been hooping, might need to end that ice tray experiment and build around him. Yes, Jaylen Johnson is like going crazy this year. Like triple doubles, freaking 75 million rebounds a game. Like he's just like, he's hooping and he's going crazy and he's an athlete and he's got like decent ball IQ. And oh my God, wait, trade to the Wolves for whom?
For whom? I'm seeing the Trae Young trade rumors though. Like
Me too.
Everyone's saying that.
I feel like they have him every year though.
You know, the anonymous sources that are like, oh, everyone hates playing with Trae Young. And I'm like, is that valid? Because like, I would just hate having to look at his hair every day. Does that mean? I think that would just put me in a bad mood.
I feel it.
Like I think I really just kill my vibes and kill my game.
Ooh, trade of the Kings. Would you send like Zach LaVine over to Atlanta? That would be weird.
To the Kings
I don't know
with,
if I'd
with
like
Russell and they're already like hellishly weird like construction they've got going on.
LaMelo Ball to Minnesota. They said this could be a disaster.
LaMelo and Ant are not allowed to be on the same team. That would be a literal nightmare for I think everyone involved. And the PR team specifically. Okay, there's no way that happens. But I don't know where Trae Young would go.
I don't know either. I don't know either.
Saying, and now people are bringing up Mike MPJ getting traded.
I know. Apparently the Warriors want him.
I saw. How do you feel about that?
I'd be okay with that. I think that MPJ being like another good offensive piece next to Steph, like a consistent scorer would be great. But
I think he would want to die because
some better defense.
He just got to finally be like a number one option. Like I think the last thing
and now he's got to be a loser again.
Yeah. But he loves Steph because he trains with Steph in the off season or has before. So I'm like, maybe he would love it.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know. The problem with the Warriors is Steve Kerr. I mean, I don't know how Steve Kerr would play them. Like 5-guard lineup, it would be MPJ with Pods and Steph and Draymond as their center and all other babies. It would be great. That's what Steve Kerr does against big teams, is play 5 guards.
And then wait, aren't they saying Anthony Davis to the Hawks also?
I've seen Anthony Davis to the Hawks. There's like a lot of big trades. Anthony Davis to the Warriors as well. The Warriors are looking at Anthony Davis as well.
Ew. Yeah,
I know, because that's the issue. Is like what stresses me out is like the Warriors. Like you can get him a big. Is Steve Kerr going to play him? What would Steve Kerr do with a true big? Look at him and smile. Give him big hugs on the sideline. I'm so glad you're here, buddy. Here's 6 minutes.
Do what Michael Malone did for our backup centers.
Yes, literally. Pretty much. Give him a pat on the back and say, glad you're here. So happy.
So happy you're here, bestie. Wow.
Someone said thoughts on the Luka defense stuff. And Spencer and I touched on this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But I've never been a big Luka. Like people say that
I've never
Jokic is lazy on defense. I think that Luka's like twice as lazy as Jokic on defense. Like the way that
quadruply as lazy.
The way that he gets blown by every game. I have never seen the man play help defense in his life. I'm like, you can't shift 2 feet over one time and like put an arm up. You can't do that.
No, he can't.
Like, that's not a lot of effort. Like
really not.
To have your back turned to the play and just like watch someone go by you and then throw your arms up like you're mad. Like you're mad. I'm mad at you. You don't get to be mad. I'm mad at you. Oh my gosh.
I could not stand that guy if he was on my team. Like, I'm sorry. Jokic at least has ball IQ to where he can position other people in defense, like according to his, weaknesses. Luka,
his brain is the win here.
Defense.
Yeah, and he's silent. One of my biggest pet peeves is like, and this is me being like a Jokic truther, okay, and I'll go to the ends of the earth to defend him. But one of the things too that's different, I think, about Luka defense and Jokic defense is Jokic talks on defense. He tells his teammates where to go. He calls out whether he's got ball, whether he's got help. He can facilitate his team on defense and get his hands in passes and stuff. Luka is like dead silent. Luka's like, and he just stands there.
Luka's like, let me know when we're back on the other side of the court. I'll be there.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready for me to shoot a 40-footer, okay? But for now, I'm dead silent. And it's that's like my biggest pet peeve. Like that was one thing that like my basketball coach growing up always ingrained to me was like, if you're not talking on defense, you're not doing anything on defense. Like if you're not sliding into help defense, period. But like if you're not sliding the 2 feet, like if you can't shift 2 feet to freaking go into help defense or step up, off the 3-point line to help trap someone, like if you're not helping in any capacity or standing there staring at your dude, like get off the court
with your literal like twiddling your thumbs.
Yes, go do a Rubik's Cube on the sideline. Go play some Tetris in the back, okay? Yeah. Like while the rest of us play some defense.
Get off the court. I saw Lakers fans getting so angry like on Twitter, and I was like, this is the boys are fighting.
They're fighting. Who was fighting?
The boys are fighting.
Which ones?
Oh, just like the Lakers fans.
Oh, I love that. Good.
With Luka. They're like, get off my team.
Self-implode, silly goose. I always say when it comes to Luka, I always say, because I'm like a big fan of Luka's offense, and it's people will make fun of me because like I like shot chuckers. That's what they say. Everyone, I just love people. Okay, sorry, I like people just like me. Okay, stars, they're just like us. Sorry, I like that. Okay, but either way, I think that his offense is like very fun, very flashy, and he's always been like one of my favorite players on offense. But like I don't think I could handle him on my team. No. Just because every other possession I would have to watch him stand around on defense, and that would kill me. It would genuinely kill me.
Makes me sick.
Speaking of all of these fancy pantses, do we want to talk about the NBA All-Star fan votes and just like how they just came out and what those lickety look like?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. So let's see. So we're going to talk about just how the first returns for NBA fan All-Star voting came back. There's a few concerning pieces in here. I've got a few questions, comments, and concerns.
Ooh, all three.
Maybe. I'll try to find one for each category at this point. A question. Here's my first question. Why are you all not voting for Jamal Murray?
How many votes did he have? I think it was 110,000 something.
Jamal Murray has 130,656 votes.
And I guarantee you 30,000 of those are mine. So WTF.
Yeah.
WTF are you doing?
Let's talk about this, okay? So Jamal Murray is someone, I'm gonna throw some information out here for all you non-Nuggets fans for why you're gonna go vote for Jamal Murray today.
Right now. You're gonna get your phone out right now.
Yeah, okay. And I see someone said I'm voting for Jaylen Brown. That's fine. Go vote for Jaylen Brown on the East, baby. But you have 5 votes on the West, my love. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Jamal Murray normally is a great player during the playoffs. A good player during the season, great player during the playoffs. He got to lock in for real, period. Okay? Jamal Murray's one of those guys that like, he starts the season super out of shape and then it ramps up. He gets better and better and better and better. And then he becomes playoff Jamal, and he's the guy that's made for the moment. Okay. And so we love Jamal Murray for that reason. He's huge. Okay. Let's talk about him this year. MFer showed up to the whole season in playoff Jamal form. He is full out playoff Jamal. He is shooting the ball like Steph Curry. It is absolutely insane. He has one of the best 3-point shots in the NBA this season. He is now the only healthy starter left on the Nuggets and is a ginormo reason that the Nuggets are even in third place. Are we in third place still?
He's shooting like 49% from three, everybody.
Yeah, he is averaging, which, like, mind you, these are like Steph Curry numbers from like a few years ago. Okay. Like he's averaging 25 points, 4.5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 0.3 blocks. In 35
on like 50,
minutes.
40, 90 splits, by the way.
Yes. He's shooting 45% from three. 45.3% from three on 7.6 3-point attempts per game. 90% free throw percentage, 48% field goal percentage. I mean, he is going insane. And his turnovers for being a point guard on one of the best teams in the league, he is only averaging 2.3 turnovers per game, which ends up putting him at one of the better assist to turnover ratios in the league. He is going crazy. And if you have not sat down and watched Nuggets games this season, you have to now, even though we're sad without 5 of our top 7 players. It sucks. But now you get to see Jamal Murray just like take over. Yeah, take over and do his thing. If you're not voting for him, you need to be voting for him because like that's an all-star. Jamal Star Murray.
Don't piss me off. Right?
Yeah, thank you. I am still I will continue reading off Jamal Murray's stats until you guys go vote for him.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Did you get off? Did you stop the live to go vote?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
That better have been what you did, CJ. That better be what you were doing.
I actually kind of couldn't believe also someone mentioned Denny Avdija getting 600K is nuts. Yeah, it is. Like, did his whole country vote for him?
Yeah, that's wild. Or Portland?
I've become a Denny.
Are there that many Portland people?
Hater.
Are you? You're a Denny hater? I have like a little bit of like.
Join. I'm honestly such a follower, and I saw everyone hating on him, and then I went to watch, and I'm like, oh, this is a good player to hate. So
I'm dead.
He's now on my shit list.
I love that.
Sorry,
That's
Mom.
funny. I have like a tiny like hold on to him because of when he played for the Wizards.
Well,
and so I just like I'm trying to like let go of that.
He's a grifter.
But it's so hard.
So
I hear he's a pretty. I haven't like. I don't think I've really paid attention to that part of his game enough to like know. But I hear it's bad. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to lock in and really watch that.
You should lock in and watch later. I don't know. Are they playing tonight? His foul baiting rival Shea. So yes, he's in my top 3 most hated players.
Wow,
Agreed.
That's wild. He plays on Friday against the Pelicans. I can watch him when he plays Jordan Poole.
JP
4-3, the LOML in the NBA.
Do we agree with Draymond that LeBron has to be at the All-Star game doing something? No. Nar.
I'm not going to lie. This was one of like my favorite things about this. And I hate to be a hater because like I appreciate LeBron's longevity. I think he's done great stuff for the game. Like he's phenomenal. I will not ever what's it called? Like knock him for that. Like I totally get why he is who he is. But I love seeing him being number 9 on the NBA All-Star fan voting list. He's just always someone that like regardless of the season that he's having. And to be fair, he always has phenomenal seasons. But like it's really great to see that people are not just voting for him because he's LeBron James. Like it's good to see him at 9 and like that people are using some sort of logic here. Like
let's use our brains, everybody. I know we don't do that often.
Let's use our brains. I know. And I get it. Like that's the hard part is it's fan voting. Like All-Star Andrew Wiggins.
Whatever. I mean, if you have to send him there, let him, whatever. I don't know.
Yes.
Make him a dunk contest judge, I guess. I don't know.
But like, even like, Austin Reeves is 1 below him. Austin Reeves is 10 with 405,000 votes. And I'm like, I mean, Austin Reeves has been injured and stuff, but I'm like, fine. Even Austin Reeves has been phenomenal this season. Like I would All-Star votes definitely put him over LeBron, who I said the other day, like LeBron is like the dusty record on the shelf that no one's really playing anymore. Is that sad? Like once your favorite record that you played all the time. And now he's like a little dusty and like just like doesn't play as. Is that me? Wait, am I hurting
that's
feelings?
Hilarious.
No, wow. That's like how I feel about him. And so it's good to see that, like, you know, I'm like, Austin Reeves like has had like his best season before he got injured. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're looking at me like what I said was mean. Now I'm going to need to go cry. I'm going to feel bad for a month.
Hilarious because I know I'm going to be clipping that later.
Okay, cool. Great. Good.
And everyone's going to be mad at you on the TikTok.
I can't wait. For them to, for everyone to be pissed off at me.
Everyone's going to be so mad at you.
Okay, but like I feel like other than that, like so these are the other fan votes for you guys, or like these are, you know, the order in which fan votes go for the West at least, and then I'll hop over to the East. Luka with 1.2 million. I don't love that. I don't know how that is Luka, Dallas, and Lakers, like LA Lakers fans. Like that's those three fan bases coming together to like
get Luka to the All-Star game.
Yeah,
Which I mean, he's obviously an All-Star, but to be number one is crazy.
Yeah, and fan votes. And I get it. Like I said, like I think he gained a lot of fans with his, like when he got traded last year. I think a lot of people like really, like, I don't know, like grasped onto the story of him getting traded, like him being a franchise player, supposed to be Dallas forever and blah, blah, blah. And I think people really grabbed, blah, blah, blah. I think people really grabbed onto that. But exactly. And as he should be, Nikola Jokic with 1.1 million, Steph Curry with 1.03 million. See, like number 2 and 3, are you joking? Whoever made me so lucky?
Are you joking?
I'm so lucky. SGA at 4. I think that that's totally valid. I'm actually surprised he does not have more. I thought that he would be hitting, I thought he would be well over 1 million. Like,
yeah.
Like I thought he would have like the what Steph Curry has.
It's
and
because
that maybe it would be like vice versa. You're the SGA hate train. You're pulling everyone on it.
SGA hate train, all aboard. Choo choo. Here we
Spencer's
go.
leading the pack. Wemby at 5 with 769,000. I think that that's totally valid. Anthony Edwards 650. Like, so I think that overall, like besides Luka being as high as he is, I would say that like the top 6 to me like make perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like I think that I think that like that's fine. And then you have Denny. I like, and like we said, like who got him there? Like is Denny like Israel? So I don't know if it might have been, but that's what I was gonna say. Is like, so I don't know. I think so. I don't know if you knew this, but like, what's it called? Andrew Wiggins. He got to the All-Star game in like 2022 as an All-Star starter because some K-pop fans, like on Twitter, like blew his name up, and so he literally had millions of votes and was an all-star starter. Andrew Wiggins.
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Yes. And
I
so
didn't
I'm
even know
wondering
that he
if
had made an all-star game.
Yes. Yeah. He was an all-star starter the one year that he made it. I was thrilled because it was the year that the Warriors won the championship, and he was with Steph and all that stuff.
Okay,
and
that
I was
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, you know, so it was fun, but like still absolutely insane. And so I was wondering, I was like, does Denny have like a K-pop fan group out there that's getting him all these votes? Because, okay, someone said, why are you tagging me? Said, I did. Denny has my vote for real. Okay. Are you the K-pop leader? Are you the K-pop group leader that's going to have him like,
Danielle said,
She gets it. And then we have Kevin Durant, which I think great choice. I'm surprised he doesn't have more either, with him being
WTF,
you know. Yep. And then LeBron, Austin Reeves. And then you get kind of like murky from like 11 through 20. Murky. You know, it gets a little like these could go either way. Yeah, you know, like this is like Alperen Şengün, 300,000, James Harden 200,000, Anthony Davis 144,000, Jamal Murray 130,000. It better be at like 500,000 by the time we're done here.
Who? Sorry,
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, WTF, man.
I said it should be at 500,000 by the time we hop off here.
Yeah, by the time that I close my camera, it should have jumped to the number 1 spot. Thank you.
Period. And then Jamal Murray, Devin Booker with 121,000, Lauri Markkanen 112,000, Jimmy Buckets 111,000, Stephon Castle, who also I think needs more.
Jamal Murray should have way more than these people. Ugh,
I know.
You guys make me sick.
Yeah, like if you're talking about like play this year, like I would switch. I would take Denny and put Denny at 14 and Jamal at 7. That's what I would do. But with my personal bias, if I had like all the magic in the world, I would like lift him up and just like switch him out.
If it's one thing about me, I'm never biased.
Honestly,
I don't know what bias is.
Literally same. Okay, and you know what? Like I said, so like that second half of the West, whatever. You know, I doubt that they're really going to jump up unless someone goes on like some crazy run. But I do hope that Jamal starts getting more votes because I think that as biased as I am, even when I'm being unbiased, someone like him deserves the recognition for the play that they've been doing all season the numbers that they've been putting up. So
okay, let's hop on over to the East before we get out of here. Before my camera overheats.
I'm so dead. Okay, East. Giannis is number 1 with 1.192 million. I'm not surprised by that at all. The East doesn't have a lot of the least. That's funny.
They are the least.
I know. The East does not have a ton of motion with like Jaylen Brown.
Motion.
They don't. That's what like the Twitter kids say, I think. Like they've got no motion.
I just feel like the Celtics fans are insane. I can't believe that Jaylen Brown wouldn't have a ton.
I know. Someone said I will vote for Jamal Murray if Spencer says 2 nice things about SGA. Come on, Spence. Get Jamal Murray some votes. Make them genuine, baby.
So SGA went to Kentucky. Go Cats. Number 1. He chose a great college and university to play for. Okay. Number 2, his wife seems really cool. So he picked a really good woman.
I hate that I love their relationship.
Yeah. So there's that. You're welcome.
Okay. We're like, I would say that maybe we are like 50% likely going to get those votes for Jamal Spencer. That was good. I do appreciate the attempt. The beauty is in the attempt, as they say. Okay. So we're just gonna, I'm really proud. I'm feeling like you're a new woman.
Thanks. I'm starting off the new year with love.
It's true. Love and peace.
Love and peace.
Ding. Yay. Happy New Year. Okay. Number 2 on the East votes is Tyrese Maxey with 1.072 million.
Yeah.
I love Tyrese Maxey.
Cats by 90, baby.
Did you see
BBN.
that BBN? Did you see that what's it called? The 76ers won their first game with their big 3 all season. Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey were like 0-6 together in all the games that they had played, and they finally won a game together.
Yay, chemistry.
So, wow. Why are you tagging me? Said, I'll take it, and I'll even spread a little Jamal propaganda. I like you, whoever you are. I know that you've been on our videos before. I appreciate that.
That's appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, that's big time. You're a grown up.
That's big time, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Jalen Brunson, 1.04 million. That's Knicks Nation, and he's having a phenomenal season too.
Yeah.
And he's even kind of lower on the free throw attempts this year. So like, good for him. Love that for him. Cade Cunningham with a little over 1 million. Love that. I think he should even have more.
Cade should have more. Spam Cade. We love the Pistons over here.
Yes, they
and I love Cade.
Yes. And the Pistons are just like on a generational run for where they were 3 years ago. For them to be at the top of the East right now, it really is phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. So vote for Cade Cunningham too. We're gonna spread that propaganda. Donovan Mitchell. I love Donovan Mitchell. I find the obsession with him a little bit weird because I just think that his whole team is so good, and I think that he gets a lot. We don't care. We hate Brunson. Okay. Period. Boom, baby. Whatever it takes.
Boo, tomato. Brunson.
That's how I respond to like people saying like the word hate. I'm like, yeah. Those ones. Okay. Donovan Mitchell. I don't fully understand it. I think that he gets almost all of the credit for the Cavs being good. Does that make sense? And I think he's got a phenomenal team around him. But I guess I feel like that way about SGA too.
The East is the least, as we said. So
the least. Yeah.
Who else are you going to vote?
Yeah, touche. I love Donovan Mitchell. Not even a Donovan Mitchell hater. I just think that he gets like maybe more credit than his counterparts do. Yeah, than his 100%. Counterparts do. You know, like he has a phenomenal team surrounding him, a great coach. And I think that they're just like, he's the leader of our pack. We're just going to vote him. And that's cool with me. You do what you got to do. Jaylen Brown, he also needs to be way higher. The fact that Jaylen Brown is WTF, 6 with 800,000.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I think that we need
know there's a lot of you.
Spida Mitchell. Celtics fans. I'm really baffled by this because like
there's so many.
You're out, JT.
So who else are you voting for? Maybe they're just not, but maybe they're protesting.
Maybe they are. Like, I just think that like for them, the Celtics started out so slow this season, and maybe it was just, obviously like the injuries and everything like that. Yeah. But like they've been on like a huge run since then. Like they've been on such a big run since then and have jumped themselves up from, it was like literally like 8th in the East in the first like 4 weeks of the season. And they're back up to 3 in the East, and they're on just a phenomenal run. Sorry that the Utah Jazz had to get that. Wait, did Boston win? Or did the Jazz beat the Celtics, didn't they, in the last second?
No.
Earlier this week?
No.
They didn't. I'm lying. I must have really felt something in my soul. That's
the Celtics won by 10.
Oh, they won by like 15, didn't they? Yeah. Okay.
By 10.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it was. Never mind. It was probably just all the big plays. All right, it was all the big Jazz plays. I was like, Danielle they must have won.
Danielle just sent us a text voting for Jamal Murray.
Danielle is in this chat right now and
Jokic
just sent us proof of her voting for our Nuggets guys. So just know that.
So WYD people, WYD,
let us know.
Tag us go tag us on Twitter, and we'll retweet you if you send us your votes for Jamal Murray.
And like you scratch our back, I'll scratch yours. Tell me who in the East you need me to vote for. Tell me who you need. I
don't care about the East.
I got you. I'll vote for whoever you want in the East, baby.
Whoever you want, except for Joel Embiid.
That's fair. I don't know if I could give him like a fair vote, like with all my feelings. But I'll vote for
Cade and Tyrese. Maxey.
Same. Super fast. I'll even vote for Donovan Mitchell. I said, I'll vote for that guy too. I'll vote for Giannis. I like Giannis.
You know who I miss?
Who?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, me too. I love Tyrese Halliburton.
I miss him.
I'm so sad for all the Pacers injuries. I know.
I'm so sad. R.I.P.
I know. They are like, I feel like there's just so many like, important people that are out with like really big injuries. Yeah. Like to have Hallie and Kyrie and all these people that are, and Jason Tatum and stuff like that. Yes, and Jokic and AG and
CB
like
and Cam.
The best part about all the Pistons, yes, exactly. The best part about like sports is being healthy and having good, healthy competition. And it's not fun when everybody's injured.
Boo.
It's just not fun. And then let me just like go through like these last few. Kat has 500,000. Jaylen Johnson has 300,000. I think he should have more. Pascal Siakam has 155,000. I don't really know how many Pascal Siakam should get because the Pacers have less wins than the Wizards right now. And they are unfortunately the worst team in the league by far. And I'm so sad for them. They have lost every good player due to injuries. It is so painful. Oh, Malik Beasley.
He's got a lot going on.
He's got one or two things that he's got to deal with right now. He's going through, just some problems. And then we have LaMelo Ball, Brandon Ingram, OG Anunoby, Josh Giddey, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Joel Embiid, Norman Powell, Paolo Banchero, and Franz Wagner. And all of those are in like the 98,000 to 135,000 range. And so I just feel like that's all I don't think that any of those people are going to move up much.
Don't think so at all. But you know who will? Jamal Murray, because you all are about to go vote for him right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Caitlin's about to be in Colorado this weekend, so we won't be filming again this weekend, but I promise we're not disappearing again. We will figure out a time to film sometime next week, and hopefully we'll have some more data about this interesting Nuggets team without anybody. Maybe AG and CB will be back by next week. Who knows? Maybe they're waiting for the Nets game so they can literally whoop MPJ's behind. But I also feel like MPJ is going to try and go for like 90 points that game because I know I would. Especially with our defense. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's going to be hilarious. I think they play Sunday. I'm very excited for that one.
Yeah, I think I'm just a little stressed about any basketball at this point.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. Okay, if you're still here, wow. Impressive. Thanks for tuning in with us for the start of the new year, guys. We love you. We're so grateful for all of you. Make sure you thumbs up the video. It's free. It costs nothing.
Don't put your thumb down. You said make sure you thumbs up the video and then you put your thumb down.
I meant make sure you go down there and thumbs up the video. And make sure you subscribe so we can get to like 3,000 soon. That would be really silly and fun and like crazy.
That would be so cute.
That would be so silly and goofy. But yeah. We can't wait to talk to you guys
here.
Thanks for being here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And
we'll talk to you next week, baby.
Go Nuggets. Okay, bye.